Apex Legends, the free-to-play game where you can spend thousands and thousands of dollars on cosmetics for a single legend, weapon, or even a death box? But by combining all these elements, how expensive can I make a banner setup, a weapon plus charm setup, a full game of Apex? Well, let's find out. Oh, and shh, don't tell anyone, but there's an heirloom guitar giveaway hidden later in the video.
Y'all, I so red I can't see what's real. Roll me up a blunt.
I'm lucky enough to own every single item in Apex, from all the skins to the heirlooms to the new guitars. We have it all, and I'm gonna use it to show you guys the most expensive, well, everything. So let's get right into it. First up, let's make the most expensive banner setup possible in all of Apex. The legend this has to be done on is the OG, most popular and sweatiest legend in the game, Wraith. Wraith's most expensive skin is Apex Void Shifter, her prestige skin, aka the skin that levels up based on how much damage you've dealt with it. The cheapest possible price for this skin is $160 if you bought out the collection event when it was in the store. Otherwise, it could have potentially cost up to $500 if you got extremely unlucky with packs. Next up, we add on Hope's Blossom's banner frame for Wraith. This came during the Recolor collection event for her heirloom and would have cost a minimum of $160 or a max of $500. Pose time, and we have Fearless, the pose that came with the OG heirloom of all of Apex, the first ever heirloom in the game, Wraith's heirloom, her kunai. When Wraith first came out, there were no collection events or anything like that, so you had to get heirlooms through packs. So this heirloom could have cost you a minimum of $160 or a max of $1,000. Why $1,000, you ask? Well, if you got this back in the day, you couldn't choose what heirloom you got out of packs from opening them. You had to just get one of the two, either Bloodhounds or Wraiths. Badges time, and surprisingly, there are a lot of badges that cost, well, a lot of money. First up, we have the most obvious one, the Big Baller Badge. This is unlocked by owning 125 legendary items in Apex. So, in theory, if you're the luckiest person in the entire world, you could open 125 packs and thus get this badge for $125, but that is extremely unlikely. Whereas, on the other hand, if you just purchase the skins outright, as every legendary skin costs about $18, it would cost you $2,250 at most. Next up, we have a badge that is pretty similar to the Big Baller, and it is called Fashionista. For this badge, you have to own a legendary skin and legendary finisher for 8 different legends. So 16 legendary items times the $18 they could cost is $288 at most, and in theory, once again, if you're extremely lucky, $16 at least. Quick note, yes, you could be getting these via free packs, but for the sake of this video, we're going to assume you have to buy them. And finally, in the middle of our banner frame, we have an interesting badge, one of the rarest badges in all of Apex, the Monster Energy Can badge. In order to get this badge during a Monster Energy Drink event, you had to buy 50, yeah, that's right, 50 Monster Energy Drink cans, enter the code on the back of them into Apex, and then you would get this badge. So ridiculously, this badge is worth around $100. That is an absolutely silly amount of money just for a banner setup. But it's only going to get even more expensive. Let's jump into a game of Apex, and as we slay out, I'll show you the most expensive weapon skins, charms, finishes, skydive trails, and anything else you could think of as we use them. All while we update the counter at the bottom left corner of the screen so you can see how much this all cost, and we can get that insane total at the end. The first crazy expensive cosmetic we have to make this game even more expensive is the dive trail. Having any of the prestige skin dive trails equipped will add an extra $160 at minimum and $500 at most to the total.
Email saying the person you reported has been dealt with.
Next up, we have one of the most obvious and well-known expensive items in Apex, the Buster Sword. This came out during the Final Fantasy collaboration with the big collection event they had, the ridiculously expensive collection event they had, and would have cost $360 USD. So, let's add that to the counter.
Yeah.
Weapon above kill.
Holy fuck. There's so much for it. What happened, Jan?
Understandable.
Some of you may have wondered why the most expensive guitar wasn't the heirloom being held, and that's because we're using that death box. This death box was only available if you bought the base model guitar and every additional guitar after that, meaning this cost $410 USD for a death box.
Oh my god, they're already looking at me.
I'm pulling back.
Yeah, we should have come with me.
What?
Oh, they're both 1 HP, bro.
I'm coming. Hold the fort.
2 of them are 1 HP, the others hit 20.
Square to go full 20.
Talking here.
Eat my toes! Wait, no, other way. I'm gonna stop talking.
Whoa!
Oh!
It's not what I meant! It's not what I meant! The money's gone to my head.
The mask slipped there, boys. Oh my goodness.
Because I was shooting their toes under the thing. I don't like toes, I promise, don't listen to them. But Heirloom Giveaway. To celebrate hitting 200k subs, I'm giving one away. Just simply like this video, hit the sub button, follow the link in the description or pinned comment, and you can win.
Right.
I was shooting their like kneecaps.
Oh, yeah, okay.
That's what I was going
Just
for.
so they can't run away, yeah? Oh my god, I'm beaming. I reckon if you spend more money on your things, you just beam.
Up on you. Behind you.
What the? Brain dead, press E lifeline.
Using a laser. Okay. Advanced.
Those flatline sprays and kills you just saw were very expensive. This is the new flatline skin, only purchasable with the new exotic shards in the store, meaning it would cost 50 USD for one flatline skin. And the charm on it is the Watson bobblehead charm, which is one of the rarest charms in the entire game, only been available once in a pack bundle for 70 USD.
You sure they're up here?
No, go back there.
Oh. Oh, it's one.
Low. 60 flash at least.
Are we all finishing? Let's go.
I can smoke the key to come back.
Very doable. Oh, and a Kraber. I'm getting rid of the expensive PK. I don't even care. Why don't you can have the expensive PK if you want. You can be.
That's right, expensive PK time, the most expensive weapon skin ever in Apex. This came out as a full collection event for a recolor legendary weapon skin, costing $160, as well as this charm, which is another $160, as you can only get it through the collection event.
Bandaging for Panda here.
What? You shut the fuck out of that guy.
I mean, I 210 him in the head as well. There was no chance for him.
I just res the other one.
15 too.
Ooh, 2K. Suboptimal.
Hence what you define as optimal.
Go right here.
I
Low
really want to
Gibby.
burst that.
Gibby's very low. He dies to his own ult, I think.
Try that move as well.
I hate Mirage!
Me too! Who'd you? Oh, you died from
That's
Snipe from
Heroes.
Narnia.
I suppose I could res.
What? How did that miss?
Yeah, I don't like it. Not fun.
I don't want to hear about it.
Cook dickhead on that roof. There's a shotgun.
Oh, I missed. Collateral!
Tom Cruise.
That guy's one on the roof.
Yeah.
Another Kraber? I gotta go get that.
Enemy shield broken.
I first.
Alright.
I'm good now.
Me, Smoking McGee.
Last one. Nice
I'm going for the other
Let
Kraber.
you.
squad.
They're not peeking.
Lifeline's peeking there. Conduit's moving. Oh, I hit a 54 as well.
I'm just gonna have to get an angle or something.
We're in the next ring. Reloading.
Probably get an angle over here.
By
Opening the care back.
Enemy shield.
Whatever. The best ult in the
collide.
game.
Yeah. Yeah, we can
go.
go now. Another collat! I'm farming!
Find your car keys. Fling an alarm star.
Okay.
Oh, I hit like 6 collabs this game. Because I'm a silly Billy, I forgot to use these extra things in the game, but you can also use these to make it more expensive as well. There, of course, is the Buster Sword Victory Pros, which is honestly pretty cool as well, but I'm not quite sure if it's worth its price tag of $360. And of course, there are also all of these hollow sprays and emotes that I'm going to be using right here on a cheater's death box. Haha, sucks to suck, cheater. Alright, I'm using this. This is the most expensive emote in all of Apex. I can just sit here and do this all day. It doesn't end.
Same.
I can also do this.
I bet if someone looks at this, they're gonna be weirded
What else I got? What else I got? I got this one. This one cost $360.
Yeah.
What about this one? What else I got? This one, the OG? Ooh, yeah, baby.
Oh yeah, the OG.
Alright, what else we got? What else we got? Oh yeah, sweaty. Little $20 emote.
It feels so good, man.
What else we got?
It's a content. Holy shit, it's not
This is
stopping.
a little $410 activation thing here. Woo!
Holy shit.
What else have I got? The OG.
Death.
This guy's not stopping.
I'm not stopping.
This guy's not stopping.
This charm cost about, I think, $160. Enjoy that. What else have I got? I think that's all. You can have a little thumbs up.
When a plan actually works.
Feels good when a plan actually works. Lastly, quick note, a finisher could make the setup in game slightly more expensive, but we had already used an element or a feature from where all Wraith's expensive features came from, so it wouldn't make too much of a difference. Thank you guys for watching, keep being awesome, and enter the giveaway!